Well, the hits keep coming for the 250 West Series, and most notably Mitch Payton's Pro Circuit Kawasaki team. After the last second switch of Levi Kitchen to the East Coast and Ty Masterpool, starting the West Coast in San Diego, saw Ty go down, apparently broke some fingers or a hand or something. Kawasaki released a press release that said he would be out for multiple rounds, and then yesterday they also released a press release that said Garrett Marchbanks is out this weekend for A2. I don't know about y'all, but I've been ready to see Drew Adams make his Supercross debut, and we might get that this weekend. Apparently one of the reasons Drew hadn't been racing, and I'm sure there's lots of things that factor into it, right? But apparently PC just didn't have enough bikes and parts to field another rider. So Drew hasn't been practicing or testing on the race bike, and I believe this week he is, and they're going to see if everything goes well. We may see him line up this weekend. Evan Ferry is out as well. He didn't even make it to San Diego, suffered an Achilles injury at Anaheim 1, so big bummer for Evan. We know last year on the Triumph, first round of the East, he ran into the wall in Detroit, didn't finish the night. Was out for the season there, and then this year he gets injured at the first round of the West at A1. Also heard that Ryder D is out this weekend. That leaves nobody on the Gas 250. Styles Robertson also out this weekend, injured his wrist, casing that quad last week. Avery Long is also out this weekend on the AEO KTM. Saw him have to get carted off the track last week. Hope he's all right. And then also Talon Hawkins. We saw the big air wheelie on the 3N out of him, which resulted in a broken femur. And then we have Shimoda. Broken fingers with a pitboard incident last week, right? Haven't heard that he's out, but has to be at least questionable. I mean, since we haven't heard that he's out, I'm sure he's going to show up and try to ride, but a weekend of broken fingers, I'm sure they're pretty sore. So, no riders for PC unless Drew can show up. No 250 rider for Gas. Down to 1 for Triumph. And then AEO KTM, I think they still have Lux Turner, but that leaves them with only 1 with Hawkins and Avery Long out. Wild start to the 250 West Series. And it happens every time. I know some of y'all are going to jump in and be like, it's the Kawasaki's. The Kawasaki's hurt people. It's not the fucking Kawasaki's. The Kawasaki's are fine. It's just shit luck. With all that said, though, there is one more rider coming in. Enzo Lopes is signed with the BarX Yamaha team and should be there this weekend at A2. Guess the only bright side would be for Drew and Enzo, right? Drew making his debut, and Enzo hasn't raced AMA Supercross in over a year, so depleted field should make it a little easier on those guys. Should still be exciting at the front, though. Deegan 10 points back. You know he expects to win. Juju riding so good. Smith, the veteran. Davies has been riding super good with that heat race win and leading half the main last weekend. And then, Shimoda's a question mark, but if Shimoda can hang on, he's going to be up there with those guys, too. So let's hope that nobody else on the West gets hurt this weekend.